back, everybody. We are here on the outskirts of the old mining town of Crown King, Arizona.
This old mining town has just over 100 residents that live here, I think, full-time?
Yeah, full-time.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. The road up here from Black Canyon City is a 28-mile dirt road. It's a pretty decent dirt road, you know, it's well-maintained, but it's still crazy that there's people living out here 28 miles in the mountains, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
So this is the second video of our Arizona series. If you haven't seen the first one, go check that out. So in that first video, we went and checked out Cinder's OHV Park in Flagstaff, Arizona, as well as Overland Expo West, which we haven't been to before, and we actually really enjoyed, and we look forward to the ones in the future.
Yeah, I think we're pretty excited to go back to some other ones and maybe even camp at them.
Yeah.
It seems like a good time.
So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. If not, continue watching this one.
It'll make perfect sense. Yeah. So in a little bit here, we're gonna be packing up camp and heading down into Crown King. We're gonna be grabbing some coffees, some lunch, and some beers, and just checking out the area.
After that, we're gonna be checking out some of the trails that are connected to Crown King and just seeing what's out there.
Yeah, and we're gonna be trying to find the perfect campsite for tonight. Late last night, we drove the 28 miles up Crown King Road and were able to find this secluded campsite with beautiful views right outside of town. The 28 miles is completely dirt and has nearly 4,000 feet of elevation gain. The scenery along this route goes from the hot, high desert of Arizona and slowly changes to the thick, high pines that make up Crown King. Since it was dark when we made our way up, we didn't get to see the views this road has to offer, but we're looking forward to them on our way down tomorrow. After packing up camp, we were finally ready to head to Crown King's famous town center. The most notable structures in the town center are the general store, the fire department, and of course, the old picturesque saloon.
So we came down to the town center of Crown King. We thought there was a coffee shop. There's not a coffee shop, so we're not getting coffee. We went to the general store though. It's a really cool old general store building. They're known for their fudge, so we got some cookies and cream and some peanut butter fudge, and we're gonna try that out later. Right now, it's still a little early. I think it's literally probably about 12 right now. We're just gonna head up to The Mill, which is a restaurant just up a ways. It's a nice restaurant from what we hear, so we're gonna check it out.
I couldn't find much information regarding the history of the mill, but by the looks of the amount of old mining and milling equipment on display here, I think it's safe to assume this is an original building that was used in the town's peak years. Nowadays, it's a restaurant with an amazing view that has a strong old western feel to it. A plus is that the food is actually really good. I ate a barbecue pulled pork sandwich while Ash had the Baja tacos, and she said they were the best she's ever had. So if you're riding through Crown King, we definitely recommend stopping by the mill to check it out for yourself. After finishing lunch, we hop back in the Jeep to start some trail exploration.
So we just left Crown King, and right now we're on a trail called Horse Thief Basin, and this is just a road outside of Crown King that's going to take us higher into the Bradshaw Mountains. And the goal of this is to, like we said earlier, find the perfect campsite for tonight.
So we've driven about 5.5 miles on the trail so far, and we came to this big open area in the middle of nowhere. And it's pretty cool. This is actually a helipad that the Prescott National Forest maintains. The first location we came across 6 miles into the trail was Horse Thief Lake. This was a great lunch spot, although it was packed with people fishing, so we didn't stay long.
We had plans to go up about another half a mile to go to a fire tower that is up at the top of this mountain here, but it's still closed due to COVID. So Ron is gonna send the drone up to see what we're missing up there, and then I guess we'll regroup from there to see where we're gonna go.
So we came down Horse Thief Basin all the way back to where we started this morning. And then we took Senator Highway, which is the road from, it's not a highway, it's a dirt road, it's a trail from Crown King to Prescott, Arizona. We went down that about a mile or a mile and a half. And we found this really nice campsite. So we're only about, I don't know, like literally a mile or so from our camp from last night. Yeah. And just like last night, it's a really nice campsite. The only thing is it's extremely buggy here, but we've noticed that in the Bradshaw Mountains the whole time we've been here. So the last thing we have to do today is make a nice dinner.
Then I'm going to bed. It's gonna be like 6 p.m. and I'm okay with that. So tonight I made the tried and true Coney Island hot dogs for Ron. For me, I'm having leftovers, but if you haven't seen me make Coney Island hot dogs yet, then you obviously haven't seen any of our other videos because I've made them at least 8 or 9 times at this point. It doesn't get better than that. It took me probably 5 minutes to make, and because there's flies in my face and I'm annoyed. So I really hope you enjoy them.
Good morning, everybody. Last night was a great night. It was nice and cool here in the mountains. Our campsite is right by Senator Highway, which is that, like I said, that road that goes from Crown King up to Prescott, Arizona. But last night we didn't hear anyone going down that road like the night before.
So we made pour over coffee this morning, which is something that we've never done before, and I actually really love it.
Yeah, I actually like it a lot more than just making the entire pot of coffee in the jet boil.
It's a lot less cleanup.
Yeah.
And also I feel like the coffee tastes better this way. So we actually got this coffee from Overland Expo from a vendor that was called Beadlock Coffee. They had a little testing station where you could try each of their different coffees, and we ended up really liking the fully locked one, which has hints of vanilla, caramel, and chocolate. So we ended up getting that one for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, I really like the pour over coffee. I think this is something we're gonna be doing from now on when we're camping.
We definitely recommend Beadlock Coffee if you want to get on their Instagram and website and purchase them.
Yeah, definitely. So our adventures here in Crown King are not over yet. We're gonna be heading out the 28-mile dirt road that heads from Crown King to Black Canyon City. We didn't get to see any of the sights or the views on the way up, and I think it's a really nice drive on the way up. So we're excited to see that on the way down. And then there's one ghost town that we're really excited to see. It's the town of Cleator, Arizona.
So the town of Cleator, Arizona is halfway between Black Canyon City, which is at the bottom, and Crown King, which is at the top.
Yeah, so we're excited to see that. We were able to stop at it when we were on our way up, and they had some lights and everything on, but everything was closed. I think they have like one saloon or whatnot. So
yeah.
Pretty excited to see it.
There's
Maybe we'll get to go inside.
One bar that's open from like 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Like 4 days a week.
Yeah. So we're excited to see that. So let's get to backing up. miles out of Cleator, and we came to a fork in the road. We got a right and then a left right here. Now this is the way we came in to go to the mountains. And then this way, looks like, according to the map, that it might take us to the highway a little quicker, and there's another ghost town down there. So we're gonna go check it out. So we weren't able to stop at that ghost town. That's the ghost town of Cord Station. And it's just like a private residence now. It's their own private property. So there's literally big signs that say, do not stop. So it was cool to see though.
There's tons of ghost towns in Arizona. Some are populated and have places where tourists are able to stop, and some are actually just abandoned. Saw some cute cows though.
Yeah. So this brings us to the end of the video. We appreciate you all for watching. It was a really fun time. If you haven't checked out part 1 of our Arizona trip, definitely go check that out. We've explored so much of the state and we can't wait to come back.
And we're excited to stay in a hotel tonight, take showers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Bella's excited for some AC.
Yeah.
We're back down to about 1,500 feet in elevation, and you can definitely tell it's about, it's probably not that bad right now. It's probably about 85.
Still hot.
Yeah, very hot. As always, we appreciate you all for watching. We'll see you all on the trail, and we'll see you next time. Well,
We went and checked out Cinder's HOV Park in Flagstaff.
HOV. It's
High occupancy vehicle. So in that video, we went and checked out OHV Park.
I already talked over you. But...
You don't have to film mine. It's just gross leftovers. They're gonna be like, nobody else will see that. There's a big gagoonga above me.